decided to dress up for this special occasion. Hey, I'm Nora. Nice to meet you and thank you for stopping by. If you don't know, I am a 32-year-old woman. I am of Mexican descent. I am a Colorado native that has been living in New Mexico, recently moved to Santa Fe to pursue the film and TV industry in a place that will not crush you, take your soul, take your money, your dignity. A place that has parking, a place that doesn't cost an arm and a leg, a place that isn't so superficial, unlike other places where you can move to start a career in film and TV. Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Today I decided to go over, I guess, the last year of my YouTube experience and talk about some of the lessons that I learned along the way. Can you believe it? It's been 1 year since I started this YouTube channel, and I'm so glad that I did. If you're someone that's thinking of creating content, I would highly recommend YouTube. Is it hard? Yes. Is it competitive? Sure. Do you feel like sometimes nobody is watching? Absolutely. Do you go into your analytics and discover that people only tuned in for about 1 minute to 3 minutes on some of your videos, on average? Yeah. But it is one of the best ways to showcase your content and your creativity and a place where you can literally talk about anything. And I do believe that there is an audience for just about anything. My channel has been a little bit of shipped and the gig economy, a little bit of vlogging, a little bit of story time, maybe some life advice, etc. In this past year, I've grown so much, not only as a content creator, but I believe as a person. I started this journey really to create content and hold myself accountable and fill my time with creativity in between auditions and gig work, I guess. And I gotta tell you, I'm still figuring out my voice. I'm still working on the type of content that fits my personality and still figuring out YouTube. I mean, I'm really small, but in this past year, I've been able to get the attention of 352 beautiful people who have subscribed to this girl's channel, and thank you so much. Let's get started. In this past year, I have learned that you really have to be your own champion. What do I mean by that? More than likely, the content that you put out there, it's not gonna be well received, or really it's gonna be ignored. And you have to continue being your own champion, being the best supporter, because nobody else is gonna do that for you, at least not in the beginning. What do I mean by that? 9 out of 10 times, strangers on the internet will be more supportive of your work than your own friends and family. And I'm sorry, but that's just the reality of it. I don't know what it is. Excuse me. I don't know if friends and family feel a little bit jealous, a little bit cringy for you, a little bit embarrassed. They just don't really care. They have better things to do, or just don't know how to support you. It's gonna happen, and you have to be okay with it. And I think that also goes for anybody that's not just creating content, but maybe starting a business, maybe getting that higher education degree, or starting a new career, or doing any other thing that provides value to yourself. You have to commit and be consistent. I started this channel by doing about an upload a week, and I had 2 instances where I took a break. The first one was for about a month, and the second one recently was about 2 months. Gigi, be quiet! Mama's creating content. Anyways, where was I? Yeah, you have to commit, and do I regret taking a break those 2 times? No, I don't, because I really needed it, and I knew that if I didn't do it, I was going to force myself to create content that wasn't really gonna be good. And I still don't know if my content is good, but I'm enjoying it. Is my goal to monetize this channel? Yes, absolutely. I would love to monetize it. I would love to get some money. I would love to monetize it and be able to sustain this creative wave of just getting paid to create your own content. Gigi, stop it. And I know now that I have to be consistent, so that's why I have a new goal of uploading more consistently. You really have to treat this as your own business, even if you're not making any money from it for who knows how long. You have to hold yourself accountable, and you have to know that you're gonna be sacrificing a lot of free time that you might have used to hang out with your partner or your friends or your family. You have to sacrifice any time that you have to create content to get better, and it's hard. GG. And sometimes you have to suck it up, and sometimes you have to get a job that you really don't like. Sometimes the reality is that you may have to be working a part-time, full-time job in an industry that absolutely sucks and you hate, and it makes you miserable, and it makes you feel like you died 3 times inside. But you have to sacrifice it, knowing that in the end it's gonna be worth it. I hope so. And knowing that whatever part-time, full-time job you get is temporary and will help you pay the bills. And it helps working in the restaurant industry or other industry that has a high turnover because it's expected. People come and go. Another lesson that I'm still learning is how to find my own voice, how to find my own personality and the type of content that I want to create. I noticed, looking back at some videos, and it's not a lot of videos, but I did notice that I was trying to subconsciously or consciously copy a little bit of the styles of different YouTubers that I was looking up, and a lot of them that I really like. And I don't know, it's kind of funny, but I'm also just so new to this, and I'm learning my own style, and I'm learning what I really enjoy doing and what I want to create. Don't be afraid to go all in and promote it. I think at the beginning when I started, I was really scared of what people were gonna think, what people were gonna say, being so vulnerable and being shy and embarrassed about it. And so I didn't really promote it. I also took a break from social media at that time. I'm so glad that I did. I got back in and I created a new Instagram account for it, and I was slowly promoting each episode, each video. And then I just realized, you know, fuck it, like, people are gonna know eventually that you have a YouTube channel, or in my case, a YouTube channel, or that you're creating something else, or you're starting a business. So you might as well just pull the band-aid. Just get it over with. People will either be supportive or not, and you'll know the answer. And ultimately, it's your life, it's your journey, it's your dream, these are your goals. So you have to be your #1 supporter and not care about what people think. It's still hard though. And lastly, I think this is the big one for me. In the past year, I've realized that I really need to have fun creating content. And a lot of the videos I was doing, because I was still, and I'm still, figuring out my type of creativity, type of content, I was creating videos that I knew were going to be popular, but not necessarily what I want to do. And so now for 2023, I really want to just create content that I know I love and I'm having fun doing. And if people show up to watch and support, then they will, and if they don't, they don't. But ultimately, you really have to do this to have fun, because it's such a long journey of, are you gonna get monetized? When are you gonna get monetized? And I have a sneaky suspicion that after you get monetized, if you do, it only gets harder, trying to keep your audience engaged and all that. And so my plans for 2023 are to create a second channel where I will be doing some reality TV commentary as well as gaming. Hi, I'm Nora. I'm 32. I live in Santa Fe, New Mexico, and I grew up playing video games. I've actually also auditioned for video games, voiceover to be specific, and it's been one of my dreams to get into the gaming industry. And if you didn't know that about me, I love playing video games. I think that's about it. Okay, bye.